I got caught in this torrential rain as I came in. It never rains in England, so I'm completely unused to this.
Would it be wonderful if you had a hairdryer that you could use?
Now, funnily you should say that, but actually we put 3 hairdryers on me as I came into the shop here. And it worked very well. It was a very good advert.
It feels like somewhere along the way, you realized and then made the decision that Dyson couldn't just be a vacuum company, that you had to expand into other product lines to scale, to become as big as you could to fulfill your potential. Could you share with us how you made that decision and then how you chose what directions to go in exploring new product lines?
Firstly, I wasn't really trying to get big. I would, in a way, have been quite happy making vacuum cleaners. It may sound strange, but I find them fascinating. No, I wanted to do other things. It wasn't that I felt I had to, because I didn't have to. You can have a very lovely, relatively simple business just making vacuum cleaners, but I wanted to do other things. The other things I didn't do as part of a business plan. I did them because I had some technology that could make that product work better and solve some of the frustrations that people might have with that product. It wasn't a conscious decision, for example, to go into the beauty business. It's just that we had a particular motor, this tiny, tiny little motor, that size, which could replace this huge motor that you see, in hairdryers, and be quieter and more efficient and dry hair better. So it's always usually the technology that decides that we should go into a certain product area. It's not a business decision. I mean, you could say that's a stupid thing to do, but it's the way we are. We go where our technology takes us.
Well, and I imagine once you see the use of the technology and you are developing the product concept, you are in parallel at least looking at what the business opportunity might be, right? I mean, you're not going down the road of developing a Mars rover, for example, just because you have the technology for it if you don't think that there's a market for it. Is that
yes,
fair?
I don't think it's a particularly big market for that.
Right.
But for example, with hand dryers, we had no idea of the market size because it's quite a sort of concealed business. But we felt we had a much better hand dryer that used 700 watts instead of 3,000 watts and dried much quicker. So we thought it was a better product, but we didn't research the market to see how big it was. We just wanted to sell it because we thought it was a better hand dryer. So I say it's not a very commercial approach. That's the point I'm trying to make. We're not trying to get big. We're just doing products that we find interesting and fascinating and that solve problems.